We are here at 2523 East 44th doing a video inspection. That's a flush from the upstairs toilet. Just want to try to get my camera lens cleaned off. So that's a 4-inch line there. As you can see, we're about 25 feet we put in at the backflow preventer in the laundry room. So that pitcher is kind of rotated a little bit because the water's on the bottom of the pipe right there. This is in the floor of the bathroom in the basement. I put some marks on the floor there. It's headed back at about a 45-degree angle, maybe not quite 45 degrees, heading to the, as we pull back, we're pulling back in the northeast direction. So we're heading towards the garage wall right here. This is not parallel with the wall, but it starts in the middle of the floor. I put, like I said, about 2 feet out in front of the toilet. So we're heading, pulling back inside the garage here. You can see some rock on the bottom right there from us trying to run this line a bunch. There's the corner. So I marked where that is in the basement bathroom, but it's in the garage. So you have to draw a line from where I marked it in the garage to this spot on the bathroom wall, and that's where that corner is. Right there, it's like a 22 or 45. Looks like the pipe may be good right there. So we're pulling back. This is parallel to the west wall of the garage now. This is right about where the doorway is. 15 back through 13. We can see a bunch more rock right there. That's from us churning it up, trying to get through it, clear it. And as we pull back, we're about a foot to the east. I'm going to say about a foot to the east of the west wall of the garage, maybe a foot and a half. So we'll say it's a foot and a half west, foot and a half east of the west wall of the garage. So right where the door coming into the house is, we're about a foot and a half inside the garage right here. And then this is just north of the door. They're about a foot north of the door. Coming into the residence from the garage is this corner, about a 45-degree corner. Coming back should be pretty straight at the backflow preventer. Now back to here, we haven't seen any sign that the bottom is rotted. We just got a whole lot of rock in there, so I don't know if that rock got pushed out or if it's worked its way up out of the bottom of the pipe. Pull back here, we're only 6 feet from the backflow preventer. We don't have a lot of rock visible, but we definitely have water, so it's flat line. And here I'm going to run some water so we can see what's on the bottom. Running the utility sink right now. Should clear it up a little bit. Water through here, so hopefully we can see what's going on the bottom of the pipe. This is basically heading at the furnace right here as you head downstream. There we can see rocks on the bottom. You can see the bottom of the pipe on where the foot count is gone. That's all rock right there that's out on, it's below the pipe. See right there, there's no bottom. Too much debris in the line to tell right there. You can see that the line is holding full pipe of water, so it's not graded very well either. That's why I marked it clear to the bathroom. In case they need to get a couple inches out of it, they can try to lower the line a little bit right there, coming back to here. Looks like the bottom of the pipe is gone there. See, there's no bottom to the pipe. All the rocks, lower right corner, that's where the bottom of the pipe is supposed to be. So this thing is rotted out a good 6 to 8 feet at least. Again, us running water or cable through it might have pushed the rocks down further. I'm going to keep running water for a minute here. Again, this thing's holding a full pipe of water, which means it's not graded real well. Looks like the hole in the bottom is getting smaller right there. Up here again, there's so much rock, I can't tell if that's rock that's pushed into the pipe or if the bottom's gone. So we'll have to make that determination on their own. Again, grade is not the greatest here. Push out so we can see where it's graded decent to. There, we're starting to get back into decent grade, look like. Maybe, maybe not. I've got a fair amount of water running through this, but I wouldn't think it was that much. This is where it turns back into the bathroom right there. And there we've got what looks like normal grade. That's what it ought to look like right there with the amount of water I'm pushing. It should just be cascading right in front of my lens. The last 3 feet, they finally got good grade, and then right there's the main line. It does make what looks like a drop right there as it goes into the main. Couple inches, so they may want to get to there to get grade. I don't know for sure. You can definitely see it. Turn it down just a little bit here. I'm just going to leave the trickle running. That way we'll have a better idea how far good grade is. We're just a few feet shy of the main line right there, so see the water's dissipating off on the downstream side away from the camera. Right there we can see we've still got, that's the corner. We can see it's still holding a lot of water right there. So 3 feet, or let's see, 25 feet is where the line is. So 7 feet to the main line we finally get good grade. See, we don't have it right there. It's holding way higher than it should be. Well, not way higher, but a little bit. That actually doesn't look too bad. That corner might just be pulling the water back a little bit. That doesn't look bad. We've already got rock in the bottom right there, so if they do get her cleaned out, they may need to flush it with a lot of high volume of water. There's our 45 coming back underneath the furnace. There we've got rock on the bottom. I think we already determined that 7 feet out we've got rotted out pipe, so they're back to the insert point at the check valve. It's all rotted out. You see all the rock on the bottom there. There's no bottom to the pipe. You got something blue in there. Bottom of the pipe's top of the screen. My camera just rotated around. And here's our insert point. There's the coming up out of the check valve right here. There's the check valve. So downstream is towards the furnace. I'm trying to get this so you can see. There's the furnace. So that's the downstream direction heading right out. I'll mark that up a little bit here. Again, we can see it's rotted out right there. That's the bottom of the check valve. So as soon as we get into there, it's rotted out right there as it heads into it. There's a corner where something's tying in there and it's all rotted out. They may need to go clear back to the stack as far as I can tell, just to get rid of all the rotted out stuff. Let's see where anything else is coming in there, but finished marking it up, and that's the video. Any questions about this? This is Eldon with the Drain Specialist. I can be reached at 509-467-5555.